How we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And I think one of the most important things we can currently be fighting is definitely the culture war with everything that we've got going on. I've created a new channel for those of you that don't know. It's called The Common Nerd. It's one of the places that I go, and I'm going to cover basically all things pop culture and nerdy from a common sense lens. The idea behind it is to be able to fight the culture war on their own grounds and in their own realm, because I do think that's probably one of the best ways we can save our country. We have to be able to fight on both sides. With the way our political elites are right now, it's really hard to get major change at the top. But if we can build from the bottom up and create good quality culture like what you're seeing at the Daily Wire, you're seeing with PragerU, you're seeing with a lot of other people out there that are trying to create good conservative content. There's a reason why that kind of stuff has to exist, because things like this and this article that we're about to get into from Bounding into Comics is all about. So please, if you're not watching that channel, if you're not subscribed already, please go check out The Common Nerd, because I create probably 3 or 4 videos a day. I normally try to do at least one on Friday. So I do a lot more videos over there. I cover a lot more of these crazy topics, and maybe it's stuff that you'll enjoy too and be interested in. So please go check out that channel. But we're going to go ahead and get into this Bounding into Comics article. And so to help this channel grow, make sure if you do enjoy my content, you hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and subscribe, because that is the only way a news channel is ever going to grow on YouTube. It is really, really tough to grow a news channel on YouTube. So please help out. Go check out The Common Nerd, which is growing all the time, and everybody really seems to like it. So, all right, so from Bounding into Comics, Tyra Banks and Discovery Plus's new series about child drag queen opens a disturbing rabbit hole. I'll repeat that again. Child drag queens, ladies and gentlemen. That's where this culture war is at. Drag queens on child drag queens on TV. A show about underage drag queens? This is what Discovery Plus is delivering to you this summer, and it's raising some very serious questions. Over the past few months, parents have been raised deep concerns about the influence of public school teachers pushing to normalize alternative lifestyles on children. These issues were magnified when the state of Florida passed the Parental Rights and Education Bill that banned teachers in the state from teaching sexual orientation and gender identity to children between kindergarten through 3rd grade. Good on you, DeSantis. Where the hell you at, Abbott? This better be one of the priorities when you come back in session next year. While mainstream progressives dismissed parents' claims as paranoia, the latest documentary from Discovery Plus will only validate concerns about LGBT activists grooming children. I used to really like Tyra Banks back in the day, too. God, she's really gone off the deep end with all these woke folk. Former supermodel and Dancing with the Stars host Tyra Banks is set to executive produce a new series for the streaming services Disney Plus called Generation Drag. She's honestly probably just possessed by the cult and by the spirit of the age like so many other people are these days. It's really sad to see. The evil is real. The 6-episode series will follow 5 teens and their families as they prepare for their biggest drag performance at Dragianta, whatever the fuck that is, a drag show designed specifically for teens and tweens, aka minors. These people are groomers. They are grooming your children. Pay attention. Dragiante is an event described as by its organizers as a drag ball for kids, upon which children under the age of 18 can express themselves through the performance art of drag. I wonder if they have strip shows where people get to throw money at them too. Children's ages 8 to 18 years old perform drag while working side by side with professional drag queens to have their makeup done and create look that lets them express their inner diva. These people are either groomers or psychopaths. Could be both. Probably is. That is disturbing and disgusting. In the press release from TLC's parent company, Discovery Inc., the series is hyped up as an inspiring documentary series that teens juggle the pressure of being young adults while pursuing drag greatness. Oh, these people are sick. Between the glitz and the glam, ups and downs, and nerve-rattling stakes, their parents and drag moms guide them along their tumultuous journey to the ultimate dragathon stage in Denver, Colorado, the press release states. Literally right up the road. This is so disturbing. This is what happens when this is literally the new version of y'all running your little girls around to them damn pageants and dressing them up like, well, I'm not going to hold any words back. You dress them up like whores. You threw makeup all over them. You pritzed them out in glamour and glam like they were some kind of little model. So that way you could feel good about yourself and think and have all the little special dreams of being some kind of princess you didn't want to, while you forced these children to be exploited by grown adults. This is the new version of it. This is what tiaras, or what toddlers and tiaras, This is the new evolution of it. You didn't stop them exploiting children when it was happening then, and you're not now. And now look what's going on. Now what this has turned into. The city of Denver is seen a significant city for this event by the LGBT community. In 1954, Denver passed an ordinance that made it illegal for any member of the male sex to appear in public in the dress of the opposite sex. This meant those drag queens were arrested for being seen in public. Maybe we should go back to the old days. I'm just kidding. All right, I don't have a problem with an adult that wants to dress up in drag. I really don't. But when you're exposing this to children, you should be arrested. Hands down. Denver stopped arresting drag queens in 1973 and is now the home for Dragantante in 2022 and has been since it was first held in 2017. Numerous child drag queens are highlighted on the show, such as Jameson, who performs as Ophelia Peaches. Jameson's mother conceptualized the event after he learned the art of drag from adult drag performers Ginger Douglas, Chad Michaels, when he was a child. Who the hell is letting your kids around these people and encouraging it and letting them influence your children? Noah, who performs as Pop-Tart, sounds like a stripper, is a trans female teen exploring her first romantic relationship. Although her parents have accepted her transition, there are still tough conversations to be had about her true self. Noah is shown in the preview as a very soft-spoken and objects to old family photos that show him as a boy and not trans. This might get me nuked on YouTube. Guess what? You're a boy. Vinny, a child who performs as Vanessa Shimmer, is a self-described perfectionist that struggles with his choreography and stresses he won't be able to execute a flawless cartwheel in his new platforms on stage. I think I'm going to throw up at the end of this article. I'm not even kidding you. This is seriously sick. Vinny has been involved in many drag queen storytime events with his adult performer, Dixie Crystals. Bailey is a child who has been a drag queen since at least the age of 12. His drag persona is Nemo, who is filled with anticipation to finally meet other drag teens. This is sick. Then you have Nabilia, a young boy who's been part of drag culture and Pride Parade, you know, where they all dress up in bondage gear and walk naked down the damn street performing sexual acts in the middle of the streets of San Francisco. Yeah, those kind of things. That's where people are letting their kids hang out. His alter ego is called Dunkasha Monroe, who he hopes the show can bring to a larger audience. The press release makes it clear that the show won't just focus on the children, but will also focus on their parents, noting, like I said, just like toddlers and tiaras. Alongside them are their parents, who are on their own path of learning how to guide a child who wants to embrace drag. No, you need to be the grown-up and tell them to stop putting on little girls' clothes. They must step outside their comfort zone in an effort to be there for children who are still finding themselves. Yeah, and kids wanted to be robots when they were little as well, before they frickin' grew up into be adults. Are you going to dress them up in metal casings? Are you going to turn them into a Cyberman? You people are sick. It adds, whether it's just adjusting to new pronouns, shopping for the perfect platform shoe, or performing alongside them in a local drag show, their love and unwavering support prove their kids are never alone in their journey. All right, this article seriously got to get over soon. Howard Lee, president of TLC Streaming and Network Originals, commented on the series in this heartfelt and joyous coming-of-age series. Generation Drag celebrates a group of amazingly talented teens who put their creativity, passion, and talent on center stage. All right, I can't even do voices anymore. Jameson, Noah, Vinny, Bailey, and Nabella may only be in their teens, yet they are well beyond their years and being true to themselves and recognizing these people are sick. This is seriously shit straight out of fucking hell. Like I apologize for my language, but I'm not going over the rest of this. Like, this is fucking disgusting. Okay, this is all six. It's going to be dropped on Discovery Plus, and this is from Disney. That's just going over all the Disney shit and everything else. Like, I'm done with this fucking article. This is gonna make me so angry that I'm gonna say things on YouTube that will definitely get me fucking nuked. I appreciate those of you that are watching on Rumble, because at least then I don't have to worry about getting fucking nuked when it comes to this kind of stuff, which is why I upload absolutely every video I make on the Common Nerd and on this channel, the Common Man Corpus Christi, both onto Rumble, because this is also shit like this is why the reason why I don't do a lot of news articles on this channel anymore, because I can't say what I want on YouTube, and I can upload them to Rumble, but it feels like I'm only doing half the job, because I don't want to get my entire channel nuked. Shit like this irritates me to no fucking end. These are sick, disgusting, disturbed individuals that are preying on children, and now they're making a fucking TV show about it. Imagine if they put an actual legitimate pedophile, somebody who is sexually assaulting kids, and they decided to make a story about it, about how their parents are bringing them into this situation so they can get sexually assaulted by fucking pedophiles. This is the exact same kind of fucking thing. There is no difference to it. Shit like this has to stop. We have to put our foot down and say here and no further. I am tired of this garbage, and that is why I am fighting the culture war on my Common Nerd channel and exploring this stuff, and I am all over Twitter spouting out the truth, because Twitter is one of the few places now that we can be honest about things and not have to worry about everything getting nuked, not have to worry about the censors pulling us down because we might offend the sensibilities of these freaks of nature that are targeting your children. Okay? This is not a joke. This shit is garbage. It is disturbing, and every one of these ideas and every one of these evil concepts they come up comes from one place and one place only: the very depths of hell. When I was younger, I used to think maybe hell wasn't a real place, but considering the kind of monstrosities that are currently going on in our culture, I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that hell exists. Because that is the only way evil like this that corrupts children on the very base level and then is institutionalized in networks, and then defended by people claiming to wear our jersey. Yeah, National Review, I'm looking at you. All of you worthless rhinos and all the rest of you individuals that claim to be on our side, get the hell out of your way and let the grassroots take care of this. This is why I'm fighting the culture war, because the political battle, with the exception on a local level, at the top of the food chain, I'm not saying it's lost, not by a long shot. We've got a lot of good grassroots candidates that are coming up, but you are not going to get the kind of change we need as fast as we can out of Republican leadership. It's not going to happen. The only way stuff like this can change is if we fight back. And if companies that do have the resources also fight back. Elon Musk bought Twitter. That's a win. The Daily Wire started Jeremy's Razors to get an FU to those other guys. The Harrys, IHateHarrys.com, free promo, Daily Wire. Go check their stuff out. The Tuttle Twins books, get them for your kids. The PragerU kids shows, have your children watch those. Get them out of the hands of these sick pedophile groomers that are trying to control your children and trying to control the culture. This stuff is evil, pure and simple. Please push back against this. Please share this with your friends. Make them understand how bad it's gotten. The average person has their head in the sand and is not paying attention, which is why I shout about this kind of stuff on the internet, so you can save it and share it with your friends and get them involved and get them aware of what's going on. This channel will not grow without your help. I need you to share this. I need you to comment. I need you to subscribe if you are not already. We have to continue this fight, and we have to keep going. This is our children and the future of our country that is at stake. Do not let us lose it. Join me here on this channel. Share these videos. Join me at the Common Nerd. Find me on Twitter. Jesse Carlson on Twitter, The Common Man Corpus Christi, The Common Nerd 1791, Jess 1386 on Twitter. Find me. We have to unite. We have to get involved. We have to fight back. That's my common sense take, guys. This is Jesse with The Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks for watching.